Welcome to Monday. I would like to pay my respects to the spirits of the land where it is overcast. Back to overcast and windy. We had 2 days of beautiful sun. Now it's back to how it was before. Looks a bit better. All right, I'll just wait a second. Because it just keeps telling me there's no one here, but I don't actually. Oh, there we go. I've got someone. Good morning. All right, we have got a massive day today, guys. Like massive. All right, so we currently have the moon is now in Pisces. All right, so we had that beautiful or unique Aquarian moon over the weekend where we might have felt like we were a little bit detached from reality, or hopefully we just had some fun. We went outside, we socialized with people. Hopefully you had a great weekend. All right, I'm going to click the button again because there we go. See, I knew there was words. And good morning, Heather, and good morning, Cara. All right, so today, moon is now in Pisces. That's going to bring that, and it's Jupiter hour. That's going to give us that. So Heather, you're having a lunar return right now. So it's going to give us that empathy. We could feel a little bit suki lala though as well, with the amount of shifts that are happening today. If you have those escapist tendencies, be very aware that it's blame it on the moon. Go sing that cruel sea song and just blame it on the moon. All right, there is so much stuff happening today. All right, so we've got the moon is now in Pisces. We also have Scorpio now. Mercury now in Scorpio. All right, so the level of intensity of the thoughts that we're having just went through the roof. All right, so the Mercury moved at 6:24 and then the moon moved at 6:55. So now we have Mercury following Venus. Venus has been in Scorpio for a couple of weeks now, since the 23rd of September. So we've already been feeling that intensity. Now our thoughts are following us through, and we can, it is the sign of the private investigator. So maybe we're now also able to discern what we have been feeling. You could also just be extra horny. Yeah, no, it's Venus and Mercury in Scorpio. So that sexual desire has also ramped up. Think taboo topics, those dark thoughts. We're doing things that are hidden. All right, so you could have that type of thing happening as well. All right, so I'm going to read the words. Okay, so the multiple exact aspects today have you shifting into new experiences. Firstly, at 9 a.m., so in half an hour, we have that Jupiter sextile Chiron. All right, that has been just inching backwards and forwards for quite a while now, and we are going to. It's going to be exact. It's going to move away. Then it's exact again in April next year. So I was saying earlier last week that we have this awareness. All right, Jupiter. I know better. I have this spiritual perspective in Gemini, in our thoughts and communications, sextile, which is harmonious, Chiron, the wounded healer in Aries, that individual drive to be, ourselves, that's exact, with also Mars square Chiron. All right, so people with Mars, Heather, you you are going to be feeling this all over the shop. So remember, be gentle. All right. So the Mars square Chiron is also exact at 9 a.m. So this has us redefining some of those older painful memories and turning them into healing talents and wonderful opportunities to express wisdom. Good morning, Louise. All right, so then we have the Sun opposition Chiron at 1 p.m. All right, so just think of that spotlight. All right, so we've already got those two Chiron aspects exact this morning. So the Sun is shining its light on any of those hidden recesses or hidden areas that have been in shadow that still need addressing. All right, because we're looking back at those those masculine Marsy types issues of our past, because Chiron is in Aries, being ruled by Mars in Cancer, which is a sign of ancestry, early family experiences, family of origin. Like, so we've got, think of our early childhood, we're healing those things. All right. So that's at 1 p.m. So this is the final area of healing that the sun is showing. So at 2:30, when the sun exactly trines Jupiter, who's in that connection to Chiron, we get that, oh my God, it's a trine. So it's so beneficial for us. It's Jupiter. There is so much. Oh my God, I get it. All right. So, but remember, Jupiter also rules that Pisces moon. So just, good morning, Kath. Just be careful that we don't get so overwhelmed and drown in it. All right. So, because we really want to be careful that we are just being very aware of the feelings we have, knowing there is all of this it's extreme. They're like multiple exact aspects in one day. It's a type of day, all right? Okay, so that trine at 2:30 can click all of those final things into places so that the bigger picture becomes clearer. All right. Now, the sun at 6:30 does that square to Mars. All right. So once we see the bigger picture, we could get some shit happening. All right. We might be fucking angry. All right. We might be very forceful, or we could just be very, very like, I got it. All right. Fuck the shooky lala shit. I'm gonna do this, all right, because it's a square to Mars, all right? Sun in Libra, but I need to find balance. And Mars is like, no, what we need to find is finalization. All right. So that sun at 6:30 could have us addressing any last bits of truths that need to be spoken. All right. So thankfully, the Pisces moon gives us the empathy required, and the growing moon conjunct Saturn in Pisces gives us the diplomacy and rational expression to ensure it's not a words of war, sorry, a war of words. That sounds better. But a strategic and diplomatic conversation, because we have that Mercury in Scorpio. Oh my God. So, and that's pretty much it. So, after 1 p.m., the sun starts that conjunction to Saturn. So, we just need to be so aware of everything that's going on in our world today, because everybody's going to be feeling this in some way, shape, or form. Because there's so many and all of our charts are so unique. Not everybody's going to be getting touched by all of it, but everyone's going to be touched by some of it. So, like I just expressed, Heather, I know you're having two exact multiple hits. So, yeah, it's just a matter of using that Pisces moon to have the empathy to another way that we can see that overall spiritual aspect to this. Um, yeah, so now a reminder, tonight I'm having a 7 p.m. I know it's pretty late for myself as well, but such is life. It's at 7 p.m. I'm just going to be doing a conversation. Oh, awesome, Louise, awesome. Yeah, tonight conversation with us about, I'll probably talk about the personal development aspects of the second half of October, and us just moving into even up until the next new moon, which is in Scorpio. All right, that's enough. We've got this week on Thursday, we've got the full moon in Aries. So I'll talk about that as well, because I mean it all just flows from this day to Thursday, and then from Thursday that flows into, the 1st of November. It's all connected. It's obviously all connected. So, I'll put the link up for those who already have my Zoom link. My Zoom link, but I will put something in the group for 7 p.m. And also a reminder, Um, if you have someone that you think would benefit from this group, send an invite, and every invite you get a entry into the the bowl to win a 1 hour reading with me, with a value of $180. So yay, I'm excited. Let's read one of my Dreamweaver cards because they're awesome. Okay, right. What card is going to summarize this day? Oh, I forgot to even. There's one I've just seen that I forgot to mention. We also have Mercury in Scorpio, exactly opposing Hygieia in Taurus at 5 p.m. So in that day, we are able to also see what safeguards we need to put into place and boundaries around our comfort and security, our values, our health. So that private investigator mode is also going to be scrutinizing the people around us and putting boundaries up. All right, so there's another beautiful layout: boundaries. Childhood trauma is the toughest to shift. Yeah, absolutely. In the first 7 years of life, like here we are in our 40s and 50s going, oh my God, I get it. That's, yeah. At least you are able to verbalize these things, Louise. It's good. All right. Okay. Oh, this one. Actually, I just felt the feeling to do a inner Seagal card as well. There you go. Oh wow, we get this one quite a lot. Surfing the rainbows on the moon. I'm going to quickly read this one because that was a definite ding to do one of these. All right. So this is card number 22. All right. All right, so the essential meaning of this one is the power of imagination when led by inspiration and intuition, sources of innovative thinking and being playful. We are at a place where no matter your inquiry, the answer is the same. It's time to be playful. You are a powerful co-creator in this world, capable of so much more than you give yourself credit for. All right, but I'm going to go to the other one because I got told to. That's why. Right, I was questioning this when I grabbed those cards out, and obviously I didn't listen. They weren't happy with me. All right. So what card would you like to show people? Ooh, ooh. I like this one. How teachable are you? All right, so this is card number 9. All right, here we go. How teachable are you? Okay. Are you opening to learning new things in your life? How high is your desire to let go of judgment, doubt, and negativity and self-sabotage? Here's all that Chiron stuff. What are some of your favorite things to do? Is it to watch TV, go shopping, play golf, drink, gossip? Are you willing to give up those things in order to create time to learn something new? Are you sick and tired of being sick and tired? What is your willingness to really apply what you learn? You might be learning many new things, but be resistant to change. Every time you begin to think, I already know this, I've heard it before, this doesn't apply to me, your ability to learn diminishes enormously. And it is at this point you may become virtually unteachable without realizing it. Unless you apply what you have learned into your life, you won't really know. This card is beckoning you not only to be open-minded, but to take specific action afterwards. And I like this because of all the Chiron stuff, because of all the opportunities for healing and actually seeing, like, we know what the problem is, but we continue to just know what the problem is. So I feel like today is one of those things where it's like, guys, like you've got this evidence, you've got this evidence, you know this, you know that, you've got this tool, you've got that tool. What are you doing with them? All right. So I think, personally today, it would be a day where, if you're feeling safe enough to contemplate all of these things and just, either apply that faith. I say faith, I mean belief in something bigger than ourselves. There is no label to when I say this, okay? So I am spiritual, I'm not religious. I believe in the universe, I don't believe in names. Yeah, big girl pants, absolutely, Heather. It's a matter of, yes, I acknowledge that this is what my fucking issue is. But why do I keep giving it the power to affect me? Or you know what I mean? Like I know better. I've done this for a long time and I know which way the new path lay. I'm going to step onto that new path. So, big day. So, yeah, remember 7 p.m. if you would like to join me for my astro coaching look at the next couple of weeks of personal development experience, then you'll find the link in the group. And yeah, I hope you have an amazing day. So, mwah.